15. Who am I speaking to?
Tommy Biaglo, if he answers. If it rings, if not, I need more time. Is it ringing?
No, just...
Don't ring, I'll have to deal with it. Nothing?
No, I'll get him on the phone and tell him to call in.
Tell him to call in. I'll give you a number. Tell him to call in on 212-966-2901. Line's clear, thank you. Any problems, call you right back.
Go to good night, my love.
And that's the duprees. I understand why I understand, and it's the Labor Day special, or barbecues, and taking time out momentarily. Tommy Biaglo, Walt Gallender, and Jim Petrecca, the whole crew. So many people in here on this Labor Day, and remembering Mike Kelly of the duprees. And here's one of just so many favorites that are there. And Cynthia of Jersey City wanted to hear "Good Night, My Love," and this is by the duprees.
966-2901. 966-2901. It's calling you right now. Okay, good. Let them talk on here and make sure it's the duprees, the older duprees. I might have to hear it.
I have your number if there's any problems on the throat. Hey Tommy, Bob O'Brien, good to hear your voice, buddy, and I'm glad you stopped again. Thanks for being part of it. We're doing this for Labor Day, so it's going to be a Labor Day special. So thank you. We got Walt Gallender also, thank you. Now they know each other? Okay, okay, good. Obviously, it has to be good. I
don't want it to be the movie.
Who's the old one? Is that Kelly? Yeah.
Did I understand say with Mike Kelly on it?
Yeah.
That would be good.
1966. I also found Still Dead with Mike Kelly.
Well, let them talk. Let them talk, and then I got someone else too. Walter's coming on, and Tom.
Who's that?
Walter and Tom's coming on. I have one word to say about it. When Mike changed his name, when they go in. Sure.
And good night, my love, and the Your Request Show. Teddy Smith, Bob O'Brien. This is Bob O'Brien with Teddy on this Labor Day special. And Tom, thanks for being with us. How you doing?
Okay, very well, very good. You know that song you just played with Michael Kelly with duprees? That's so melodious, it always makes you want to sing with it, you know?
Absolutely. Now, our in-studio audience is singing. We also got Walt Gallender with us. Hey, Walt, are you with us?
I've been with you. Hello, Walter. I've been with you for the last 3 days.
You're the best. Best of the best. And
it was great. It was great hearing. I understand because in my day, I had met the 2 women who wrote that song. Kim Gannon and Mabel Wayne wrote that song, I understand. And I used to kibitz with Michael Kelly. In fact, I had a wonderful experience with him the night we had the reunion party. Remember that up there in Dover, New Jersey?
I remember that, Walter.
I remember.
I bet that one. It was quite a night. And I'm so sad that we lost one of the icons of the of the music business. How many calls have you had tonight on this?
We've had hundreds, Tommy and Walt, emails, text messages, thousands, and everybody's listening worldwide. We're streaming live on www.wpa39330am.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Skype.
Labor Day weekend.
And on this Labor Day weekend, everybody is out there and they're taking time out to remember Mike Kelly and the Duprees.
You know, a lot of people
flying to hear that.
A lot of people didn't realize Mike's position in doing the first demos for the Duprees that got them on their way. Tell us about how he cut those first demos for Co-Ed Records.
I can tell you all about that. We had a manager, and his name was Dave Zahn. It was the whole purpose for the Duprees. We weren't known as the Duprees then. We were calling ourselves the Parisians. It was the whole purpose for us to get together to audition for Dave Zahn. And Dave heard us, and he said, "There'll be no problem in placing you boys." But, you know, placement sometimes takes years, and it took us at least 2 years, and we didn't get a record contract. But during the interim, we cut demonstration records at Bell Sound for Dave Zahn. And Michael Kelly was, of course, in those demos. And those demos, when the time came to bring them up to Co-Ed Records, and they were brought up, and they liked what they heard, Michael left us to do a solo career on Phillips, When a Man Cries. So we called up our original lead singer that was before Michael, Joey Canzano, known as Joey Band. He came back, did the audition, and we got a recording contract. And it's like one of those quirks of fate, you know. And
who was it, Tom? Who was it? Was it Fred Weissmantle who liked the group, or was it Mr. Paxton? Who liked you first?
It was George Paxton.
George Paxton.
We, you know, that's another story, but we auditioned for him right in front of his desk. It was tragic that Michael wasn't there at the time, but, you know, he went with Phillips, and it's one of those things, from fate, you know.
How shocked were you when you read about this in the paper?
Oh, yeah, I was totally shocked. Totally.
You know how many people went to that funeral?
Yeah, I know how many, because I was there. I was there.
Did people know who you were? Did people know who you were at that time?
Yes, there were people that knew who I was, and people that I knew, and people that knew me, and I met a few people, and in fact, we even had one of the Sopranos there. Let's see, Vincent. He was with the Riscats.
Did you have the same regret that you never got to record "I'll Never Smile Again"?
Yeah, that would have been good if Joey wanted to do that one.
Very badly, because I have him on a tape being interviewed, and he talks about he wanted to do that Sinatra song so badly.
Yes. Yeah. And anyway, Michael, he had a feeling for a song. He was the best lead singer, that I ever sang with. You know, even Joey Canzano admired Michael's voice. He heard him. I heard him myself. He heard him when he had a younger voice, and he sounded like Frankie Lyman or Paul McKenna from the Kodaks. I never heard of them. I heard him when he was.
Hey, Tom, Jim Petrecca. At the funeral, you said that you seen the guy that played in Goodfellas. His name was.
I guess Frankie Vincent, right?
Frankie Vincent, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Frankie, if you're out there listening. I couldn't think of your name.
Frankie Vincent, the guy that said, "Go get your shine box." He was the one that said, "Go get your shine box." I wanted to ask you one thing, Tom. When they went to the Italian Asphalt and Paving Company, they put out that album. It was really a Duprees Gold Hits album on that Colossus label. The Italian Asphalt and Pavement Company. They had that big hit with "Check Yourself."
Oh yes.
We're gonna play that right now. Listen in, guys. We're gonna play that. Mike Kelly on "Check Yourself," dedicated to Jeff Capazzi of Quality Paving.
Oh, Jeff. All right.
Jeff is here.
Good.
Well, good night, everybody. I'm gonna get back to my stuff.
Okay, well, good night.
Back in his where? The wall
sign off. I think Walt said he finished.